This is Ebenezer Pinkra from Journey of a Ghanaian Entrepreneur channel. I am not feeling that well today. I've got a bit of a cold, so maybe you can hear it in my voice, but I just wanted to share a few points with you concerning an idea I learned from Bob Proctor, which is with respect to reaction versus response. And the whole concept is that there's a difference between reacting to situations and responding to situations. When you react to a situation, you do not actually sit down to think about the situation, and so most of the times the end result of reaction is negative. But when we respond to things, response comes after we've thoroughly thought about something and weighed our options and come up with the best possible way to get a solution to make the situation better. And so what I got from it is that most of us human beings in life react so much to so many things that we come across in our lives. Most of us, we tend to quickly react to situations. When things go wrong, then we act quickly without thoroughly thinking about the action that we are taking, if it would help us or not. Because there is something that we say, that to every action there is a reaction. And so if we react without thinking, most of the time there is almost a sure way that we are not going to come out good. But when you respond, response is um, a much higher level of reaction. It goes beyond just reacting. It's done after a thorough thought through of the situation and how best it can be solved. And so he recommends that we all respond to things. And how can you respond? The best way you can respond to situation is that you practice the act of thinking. Most of the times, many people think they think, but what they do not know is that they do not think. Statistics have shown that only 5% of the human race actually do think, which is a very, very huge and amazing statistics, telling us that most of us react to situations without actually thinking through. And the reason why they say we do not think is not that we don't have brains, but the reason is we do not use the full potential of our brains to its maximum ability. And so um, we do not actually absorb what we go through. We just release without actually going through the thorough process of reasoning or thinking. And so we might think to a certain level, but we do not actually go through the full process of thinking. That is why most people in the world do not think. But what I'm driving at today is that we have two things. It's either you react or you respond to a situation. The people that succeed in life respond to situations. The people that react in life are those that do not experience the best of results. And so what I'm suggesting to you is that whatever situation you are going through, whatever thing that you think cannot be solved, one thing that would help you succeed the most is to respond to situations. How we were able to overcome our environment and adapt to this was by reason of our response to the stimuli that we received from our outside environment. We did not react to our outside environment. If we reacted to our outside environment, we would not have been able to survive as human species. So how then should we react to situations when we confront them? We should rather respond to the situation, because as humans, that is how we are able to adapt to our environment. We adapt by reason of uh, stimuli response. And so do not seek to react to situations in life, but seek to respond to every situation, because that is the best way for you to react to any situation that you might come across. And when you do that, I can assure you 100% that it doesn't matter how bad the situation is, definitely you would have a very good outcome, because you are responding to the stimuli, that is the situation that you came across. And science has shown us that we human beings adapt very well we were able to adapt very well by reason of our response to the stimuli, the various stimuli that we experience in our environment. And so, with this, what I'm trying to tell you is, do not react to situations. I know it's going to be very hard. It's something that comes naturally. It's consciously indebted into our mind, and so it will be a very difficult process to overcome. But one thing is sure, that when it comes, practice the act of responding, that is thinking about the situation. Think thoroughly about the situation. Think thoroughly about what your options are, weigh the various options, the negative, the positive options, the best, and try to find the best way to come out of that situation. And I can assure you that through your thorough thinking through that situation, and through you having a positive attitude, you are going to come out strong. And also, do not try to resolve a situation in the midst of that rotten position that you are in. Okay, so many a times when we are in a negative situation, we tend to emit negative energy, and when you try to respond or react to that situation in that negative energy, the result is also going to be negative. So try to come out of that negative energy, try to relax. And that is why I'm saying do not react, because most of the times when you react, it means you are still in an angry uh, energy, or you are in a negative energy. And so out of anger, out of frustration, or out of a deeper or higher reasoning, you just react. But when you respond, it takes time, because then you are out of that horrible situation or that negative atmosphere, and so the energy around you is more positive, more neutral than the negative one that will come your way right there and then when you are in that situation. So the best way to be able to solve any situation is to respond to that situation. And so that is what I've tried to explain to you. So do not try to solve situations in the midst or in the very instant that those situations occur. Try your possible best to calm your nerves down and think about the situation. Think about how best it can be solved. Do not dwell on it. What I'm saying is not to dwell on the situation, because the situation cannot be changed. The situation has already happened. It cannot be reverted. That you cannot change. And so I'm not saying dwell on the situation. What I'm saying is think about how best you can come out of the situation. Okay, so I'm not saying that when you go through a bad situation, go and sleep and think about that bad situation. That is the worst thing you can ever do to yourself, because in that you are only training your brain to think more negatively about that situation. And the more you think about it, the more you are going to act on that situation negatively, and the more your results are also going to be negative. But rather, focus on how best you can come out of it. So you are not thinking about the situation, but you are looking for solutions around the situation. And most of the time, those solutions have its own positives and negatives. But when you think, you are able to determine those positives and channel your attention more through that side of the solution, so that in the end, when you are coming out strong, you are coming out better, you are coming out more positive and more assured to be better than what you used to be. And so never forget to respond and not react to situations. And stay tuned, because more videos are coming. If you want to learn anything that you think I can share with you, you can leave it in the comment section below. Also comment your own ideas down below. Do me well by liking this video, sharing the video to through your social media to other people, for them to hear of this, because it's a very important concept in achieving great success and in making your goals possible. Also, do want to subscribe to this channel, because I have amazing content coming your way and you don't want to miss it. Hit that bell notification to make sure that whenever I post a video, you will be the first to know. So I know that what I am saying today might not dawn on you right now, but what I can promise you is, if only you would watch this video over and over and over and over again, you would come to understand that what I'm saying is true and can affect your life or change your life. And so what I want to tell you lastly before I end this video is that believe that all things are possible, because all things are possible to him that believeth. Have a nice day and have a nice time.